Hello everyone, this is Venkatesh, your faculty and mentor for your UPSC preparation. In simple word, the UPSC catalyst. So, as part of our learning through observations, let us discuss the topic for today. Why do you think dew occurs? You might have seen the factor of dew in cricket or in a water bottle. Around the water bottle, when you remove from the refrigerator, you can see dew forming on it. Why do you think that occurs? Let us understand that. First of all, if you see this, what is dew? Dew is nothing but, you can say that it is a process of conversion of water vapor, which is there around us, into liquid water, right? It is nothing but gases into liquid. So it is a condensation. It is a change in the state of matter from gas to liquid. So why do you think it will change from gas to liquid? Understand from geography point of view. First thing, whenever you'll find that the weather elements which are there, whenever there are clear skies, very light winds, not much of a wind, decent soil moisture, you'll find that this is a favorable condition for formation of dew. So please understand the technical things. So first, you need to understand what is condensation. Then there is something called as dew point, where, see, the air around us has water molecules. It has certain capacity to hold some amount of moisture. So that is what you call it as dew point. Okay. So whenever, whether it is rainfall and any other formation of precipitation, it will occur only when the air around us will completely filled with what? The water vapor. So if you remember the relative humidity, whenever it is 100 percentage, you will find that the air cannot hold any kind of more moisture, and the temperature at which the dew point, at which this cannot, the air cannot hold moisture occurs. That is what you call it as dew point. And at that point, you will see that condensation will begin. So simply remember, there is something called as air cannot holding more moisture. That is called as saturated air. That occurs at a certain temperature, which is called a dew point, and that is where condensation will happen. So often, when you have clear skies, remember how the land heats. The land rapidly heats and rapidly cools. That is its nature, right? So when you have clear skies, what we'll observe is, you'll observe that there is more heat which is there on the ground. That heat in the night rapidly cools down, and it rapidly cools down. Whatever the heat which is emitted by the terrestrial radiation of the ground, it will be going back to the atmosphere and into the outer space. So that is the thing you will see here. So you can see here clearly there is a grass, and on the grass you can see the dew which is being shaped here. It is because of the process of the extreme heat which is there in the daytime is converted into, we'll find that that heat will be slowly released. So rapid cooling also happens in the night time, and that is where the air from the ground and air in the atmosphere, when they interact, you will find that there is so much loss of heat. And in the night, the air around the grass will be rapidly cooling down as well, and the dew point will come down. As you know, as natural, the dew point, the temperatures would come down. That is where you'll find that dew would be occurring. Simple point. Understand three things. For dew to form, first of all, it is nothing but conversion of water vapor into liquid water. When it can happen? Only when the temperature comes down. Why do you think such kind of things in the late in the evenings in a coastal region like Mumbai or Chennai, or early in the morning? Because temperature cools down very quickly in the coastal regions. Or on a winter night, you will find the dew forming in the morning time, because the whole night rapidly has cooled down. That is where whatever the moisture is there is being released, right? So that is about the dew point. Now you try to answer this question. UPSC has asked this question: why are dewdrops not formed on a cloudy night? You'll see that the option is B. You'll see that if there is a cloudy night, the earth radiation, whatever the, now you see here, as I have told you, when you have clear skies, it is very favorable, because the clear skies allow for the maximum release of the outgoing terrestrial radiation from the ground to the space. Whereas if it is a cloudy sky, whatever the heat is released by the earth, that will be re-emitted back to the ground. And because of that, the cooling would not be happening. When there is cooling not much happening, the dew point would not be developed. So that's why clear skies, that is very favorable for dew, whereas cloudy sky not favorable for dew. Similarly, light wind. If there is having more wind, there will be more mixture of the air. More mixture means temperature would be affected. Light wind, similar temperatures can be maintained, right? And of course, only when there is moisture, then only you'll find dew. No, when the moist soil is very, very dry, where will you get the moisture from? That is another reason decent soil moisture has to be there. Hope you have understood this. Thank you for watching it. Until we meet next time, have a good time.